Binge.
Rampage.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another brand new video about that show where one crane kick can change your life forever, Cobra Kai. Warning, beyond this point there are heavy spoilers for people who are not up to date on the now Netflix but once YouTube original Cobra Kai series, along with the Karate Kid films. In this video, we're going to give you our binge breakdown of the alternate trailer for Season 3 of Cobra Kai that we just realized existed. Thanks to eagle-eyed user KMAN32 who let us know about this new version in the comment section of our last video. We're also going to talk about a new possible release date for the next Cobra Kai installment and examine some additional photos from the series that have just been released. We also want to give you a Rampage recap of our new 3-death theory after so much feedback from all of you. Finally, we're going to give an update on our contest to win this photo signed by William ZABKA after such a big response from all of our subscribers. First, let's look at this alternate Season 3 trailer, which is currently available to watch directly on the Netflix app. We've gone shot by shot alongside both trailers, and we will cover any significant changes from the original trailer. The first sequence all pretty much matches up exactly. A few shots are a few frames shorter than the first trailer, but no real difference here. The first significant difference we get is right here. Originally, the Netflix logo splashes, but instead we get this scenic view of the valley before we get a brand new shot here. There are not many differences in the two trailers, but we think this one is huge. It's just Daniel looking at some flowers, right? We feel this shot is significant for a couple of reasons. First, why was this shot cut out of the main trailer that's on YouTube and been hyped everywhere? It's hard to tell exactly what kind of flowers Daniel has, but in Asian cultures, yellow chrysanthemums are an acceptable flower to give at funerals. We believe this shot was cut because it gave away that one of the deaths will in fact be in Okinawa. It looks like Daniel is in some sort of hospital here, but the location could be anywhere. As far as who might be dying, we'll cover that later on in our 3-death theory. The next difference we noticed in the alternate trailer is this shot, which was cut down significantly from the original version. After closer examination, we noticed that Hawk is most likely looking at Samantha walk by here, but it's impossible to tell for sure. This next shot was also shortened, but we don't really lose anything with the shorter shot. This next shot, however, is longer than the original, but again, no new info. After that, we noticed a pretty big change in the first title card. The Netflix version actually eliminates all the title cards except the main one for the season at the end. We believe this is another significant omission that may tie into the change of the release date, which we'll get into later. The following shots we want to take a look at are these ones that we initially thought were Season 1 flashbacks. The length of the shots are slightly different in the alternate version, but what we did notice after looking closer was Miguel's haircut here. It doesn't match Season 1 at all. It more closely matches him here in the hospital. That means these shots are either some sort of dream or fantasy sequence, or Miguel really will fight in another tournament at the end of the season. What do you think? Will Miguel walk or roll out of Season 3? The next major difference in the alternate trailer is this shot here. It appeared in the original but was cut out of the Netflix version. Why? We think it was possibly a little too depressing to see Johnny have to pick up Miguel like that, but either way we're glad Sensei Lawrence is there for his star pupil. Strangely, some of the last few shots from the end of the original trailer are stuffed here in between this sequence where Johnny is helping Miguel. Aside from that, the only differences left between the two trailers are those title cards we covered earlier, and both end with this same shot of Johnny. We did want to quickly point out his shirt here seems to match his shirt from these two shots when he's in ass-kicking mode. What do you think? What's got Johnny in such a rage? Next, let's talk about the release date for Season 3. The day was first announced as January 8th, but a few things have come up that have people speculating we might be blessed with a surprise early release. The first piece of evidence is the Netflix site itself. Although the teaser trailer gave us the date of January 8th in a title card, the actual site only says January. After the alternate trailer, we decided to check the old teaser trailer out on Netflix, and interestingly enough, the release date of the 8th is not listed on this version. Finally, let's look at the trailer. Although it doesn't say a date, it does play the actual New Year celebration song.
You're not a kid anymore.
And the original trailer even gives us some of the lyrics for that song in the title card. Is Netflix throwing this one right in our face? As New Year's Day is a Friday, we feel that's exactly what's happening here. We don't want to get your hopes up, so believe at your own risk, but we definitely do. Now let's take a look at a few brand new photos that have been released for the upcoming season. The first one here was dropped by EW after they covered the story of Kumako's return. We can see that Daniel's shirt and the bar in the background match this shot from the trailer. We believe here's the moment the two of them see Chozen, but no way to tell for sure. The next pic is intense. It shows what is most likely part of the scene teased in the trailer of Hawk confronting who we believe to be his ex-sensei. Here we see that Johnny is in fact in Hawk's face and things are getting heated. What do you think? Could Johnny and Hawk brawl? Johnny already beat up Kyler and his buddies. Will he knock out Hawk? The final shot was released by Netflix and is of the two new BFFs, Johnny and Daniel. This appears to be sometime after the shots here where Johnny's face is beat up pretty badly. What has their attention here? We believe it might be Ali, but again, no way to know for sure. Next up, we're going to revisit the ominous 3 deaths next season that has been confirmed by the creators. We're going to update our theory on those deaths considering everything we've learned since the teaser trailer first dropped. Our last video, we guessed that Kreese, Mrs. LaRusso, and Robbie would die. We've heard all kinds of speculation that the deaths are flashbacks of Miyagi, Sato, or Yuki. We've heard Johnny's stepdad, his ex-wife, and even Johnny himself, which is another riot situation. We've heard Anthony, Louie, or Amanda LaRusso, which all could work, and we've heard Hawk, Dimitri, Aisha, Sam, or even the Cobra Kai building landlord.
You calling me stupid, LaRusso?
After careful consideration, we're removing Kreese and Robbie from our list. We believe Johnny's stepdad will instead die, as we think Kreese still has a lot of story left to tell, especially with the way they are promoting him. After Johnny paid back his stepfather, we believe he may have changed his will to leave his fortune to Johnny, which would change Johnny's financial situation and give him the freedom to help Miguel. As far as the third and final death, we believe it will probably be Sato. We understand that the real-life actor for Sato is dead already, but we believe the death will take place off-screen and Daniel will show up for the funeral. As Sato made peace with Miyagi by the end of the sequel, it's completely plausible to believe that Daniel would head to Okinawa to pay his respects to his lifelong mentor's best friend. That would explain the flowers and give Daniel a good reason to be in Japan aside from some sort of existentialist midlife crisis. What do you think? Who will the 3 deaths be? Will the Karate-verse ever be the same? As always, if Miguel dies, we fucking riot. In our last video, we announced a contest to win this framed photo autographed by William ZABKA, and we've gotten a huge response so far. We just wanted to thank all of you for entering and to clarify that the winner of the contest will be announced on January 8th and posted on our social media, as well as added into the description of the original video. If you did win, you can reach us via email, which will also be listed. If you haven't already, you can go enter the contest by going to the link in the description below of the video you're watching right now. Good luck and see you all on January 8th with one lucky winner. Cobra Kai never dies. Thanks so much for watching our videos, everybody. As always, we're on the lookout for any new trailers or spoilers to help prove or disprove all the rumors out there about our favorite show where a neck can get broken if the ice doesn't. Cobra Kai. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Binge Rampage. Click the notifications bell for our channel so you can see our next video as soon as it comes out. And don't forget to subscribe.
Look at this thing. What, did your wife take your balls too?
Hey, this is the safest car in its class.
You said you had a pussy wagon, not a wagon for pussies.
All right.